We're gonna have a Kickturn Party tonight. All right.
We're getting muddy, that was in
Yeah.
Here we are on our first stop and we're already in trouble.
Stop number 2.
Stop number 2 on the tour. Okay.
We're already out skating. Hang on just a second.
Go on, buddy.
It's like, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. This one's for you, Tex. Yeah! You ready? Go!
Something funny.
Right yonder. Right yonder. That gap.
You know? All right.
Wedding?
Come on, man, get out of the shot. What are you doing?
God, you're screwing up their whole deal, man.
Guys?
It's your back again. We just finished our tour from around the whole 3 blocks. Our holiday extravaganza, first annual Kickturn Party tour, and we're all the way back in the studio. It took us a while to get here, but we're here now, and we're gonna bring you some skate history, I think.
Yeah!
Because we made history today.
We made history today. It was the first annual.
That was right.
That's right.
was
So
hoping we
there's
did
history in the making right there. So today I bought a plethora of old magazines. JD's bought a board. So let's take a look here. We've all been looking at this magazine right here. And Bunny, if you can zoom in on that a little bit.
This is the,
We're very demanding talent
what is it, the
here.
86, 87 issue?
It's awful fuzzy.
Yeah.
The 86,
There we go.
87 issue of Transworld.
Transworld Magazine.
When Britt Parrott and his cohorts rolled through town, and we
Yep.
skated the cage, we skated the backyard.
That's
we drank
right.
beer.
Actually, I think Tom Ito, Todd Swank was in on this because
Yep,
he took the
yep.
pictures.
Todd Swank.
But there's a whole article in here called Down South. Look, you can't see it
Because
because
Santa Claus is in the way. There we
green
go.
screen. It's called Down South. And over here on this side, that's Tommy K. Oh, and there's me too. But
Uh-oh.
there's Tommy K. Keep the raccoon out of my van guy. And there's me. And then if we flip the page over. Okay, we can put it back. Here, you got to zoom. Oh! Yeah, Embassy, great
There
company.
it is.
There's me on our backyard ramp that we used to
Yeah.
have. Yep, there's me doing a little layback on a ripsaw.
Layback, the J-back.
J-back, that's right.
There we
Now,
go.
the top of that ramp says THC. Did that signify something? or-
Tennessee Half Pipe Club.
Oh, okay.
That was what we called ourselves back then.
And then occasionally we also it was that hippie cruises. So that was our backyard ramp
Tennessee
we had.
hardcore.
Then we also there's some more stuff here from the Atlanta guys. There was a lot of stuff from the Atlanta guys. Oh, actually I've gone too far. I need to go back the other
broke
way.
the internet.
I done broke it.
Look here.
I done broke
There
it
we go.
all.
He's got us all skeletoned out. But
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go.
yeah.
There's a picture of our good friend
There's
Brian.
Bo Shane.
Yeah, at the cage
Batmite.
on a yardstick doing a big, huge air. This is the man that now runs and operates and owns Pluto Sports.
Yeah.
And he used to be sponsored by Schmidt.
Yep.
Ripping skater.
People knew him as Batmite.
Batmite. So if you've ever heard Batmite. And on the page before that, down here in the corner, is another famous local Knoxvillian, Doug
Now,
Walker.
there were very few people that laid back in the air better than Doug Walker.
Exactly.
Maybe Jeff Phillips.
There was
maybe.
only a couple of people that
They
could do.
could get it completely inverted upside down where you weren't sure what was going to happen.
He would flip them over backwards,
but
just about.
Would roll them
Like a
out.
Phillips 56 almost.
Yeah, exactly. So that's Doug, and he works at the skate shop with Brian as well. So if you ever have a chance, go down and
If you're
visit
in
Pluto
Knoxville.
Sports. Talk to Doug, talk to Brian.
So what you're telling me is that if I have been an amazing skateboarder in the 80s, that I might actually be working at a skateboard shop now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
That's exactly right. I mean, look at Nate's daughter, for example.
And if you're an unamazing skateboarder, you're going to be doing Kickturn Party.
That's right. That's right. And that's why we're all here. And that's why we're all here right now. Is because we're unamazing skateboarders from the 80s.
We're all the Knoxville second raters.
That's right. That's right.
That's why we're on Kickturn Party.
That's exactly right. That's why we're here. That's why we're entertaining you, because we're trying to get that last little glimmer of hope that we may actually get some fame
We're
one
really
day.
cool. We swear.
We're trying, and we want you to help us try. So subscribe, because we need that bank, yo. Let's see, what else we got here? The very last issue of Skateboarder Magazine.
Oh, let's have a moment of silence.
Yeah. This was,
Well, and
1980.
and look,
July 1980.
it was becoming so bad. They were putting luge on
Luge on the cover.
luge on the cover there. So.
Those are some pretty sweet luge boards for 1980.
I heard that I'm not sure who this is on the cover. It may be Roger Hickey, but Roger Hickey just hit over 100 miles an hour on a freaking luge board.
Forget that.
Yeah.
Better
Yeah.
him than me.
Yeah, well, and he's like older than me,
I mean,
which is
That's so.
Fucking old as hell.
God no. The guy,
but does it like George Orton?
I think he's like made of dust.
I think George Orton does that crap too, doesn't he? And he's
He
like on
might.
the X Games.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
Roger Hickey and Richard Murray.
Roger Hickey.
Yeah.
Roger Hickey is like the world champion luge guy, fastest record holder, and
Been doing it
oldest
since
guy.
1980. That's longer than most of your parents have been.
Exactly.
Oh, wait. I gotta talk to our audience. Never mind. That's like your daughter's age.
Actually, that's your grandparents.
Yeah.
This guy is a grandparent who's going 100 miles an hour on
Yeah,
a
but
luge skateboard.
kids don't watch our show.
But they need to.
Thank-
Only old guys watch our show.
Well,
So tell them about.
it's probably a good idea that they don't watch our show.
So tell them about the last issue of Skateboarder and.
I did. Essentially, this came out, and then it turned into Action Now, which I don't have a. And they had BMX and horses jumping over rocks on the beach. And all
BMX
It was
and
Action
dirt,
Now.
dirt bikes.
It was
It
all
was the
kinds
first
of.
extreme magazine.
It was all kinds of fun stuff. And there was 2 pages of skateboarding, kind of.
and it didn't last but 2
It
years,
didn't last,
maybe.
but it didn't last very long. But that's okay. That was when the bottom fell out of skateboarding.
And that paved the way for Thrasher.
Yeah,
Right.
there was not even a skate shop in Tennessee. Heck, I mean, the nearest skate shop to us at that time was probably a 6-hour drive.
Yeah.
You hardly couldn't get anything. You couldn't even order it from mail order or anything. It was a very bad time, and that's why I don't have a lot of my old equipment anymore. It's because all the stuff that was in the 70s, all my Blue Crips and all my trucks from that era and everything, they all got used up during those lean times. Yeah. But hey, because I could be rich now. I could be like rolling in the dough if I had all the 70s skate gear
Well,
that I
what's
used to
crazy,
have.
the 70s gear isn't what sells, man. It's that 80s
80s.
stuff.
Well,
It's
everybody's-
becoming,
yeah.
it's because the old guys are dying. Nobody's got the money to pay for that shit anymore. So
So there was
anyways,
actually a point in time there was not a skateboard magazine, right? Between Action Now and
Thrasher was
Thrasher.
81. Is that when
Thrasher, the very first issue of Thrasher came out in January '81. I've got several copies of it. If anybody's got like $3,000 they want to fork up, I've got them. But
So,
yes, Thrasher.
For a couple months there.
Yeah, there was a few, there was a while. Well, I didn't really consider Action Now a skateboard magazine.
I did, yeah, I mean, but you had something.
Yeah, well, kind of.
An Independence ad and a.
Yeah, there was
something.
like 3 ads. I mean, Kona Surf and all the Val Surf and all those, they weren't even
No,
advertising. in
they were
that
gone.
Stuff, so.
I mean,
nobody could afford to.
Yeah, nobody could afford to. So.
crazy.
So, anyways, that's a little bit about the death of skateboarding in the 80s. It died again in the 90s. Some of you guys may remember that, but it died for me twice.
How many times?
Kind of like my love life.
You sure it's not been more than like 2 or 3, 4 times?
Exactly.
Not your love life, skateboarding.
Well, both. Either or.
Do we want to go into the height of skateboarding?
Well,
highlight?
the height was. I think our producer has something to say.
He's coming in here.
He's coming in.
got-
He's
he's
wandering
got-
into the room.
Give massages.
Whenever he comes in, it's something phenomenal.
He used to work at the Korean Massage off Chapman Highway. If you guys ever need.
Best happy ending.
Yeah.
So what do you got there, JD?
There we go. There we go.
So
You know, after a long world tour like we've been doing today, going all over the city, man needs a good massage.
So what do you got there, JD? And you got it kept in plastic. What's up with this?
So this would be the height of the 80s skateboarding. This is the Vision Escape Tour program from the actual contest that was on ESPN.
Ooh.
You had the gator,
was this,
and the chain hanging from the ceiling promo for
that's
it.
right.
The commercial for Vision Streetwear
Yeah, that weird bondage thing he had going
on the television on cable.
Back when Lee Ralph was killing it.
Lee Ralph, right here. He's like the lost hippie guy. That's
Lee Ralph from Australia could have been one of the best.
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
He hasn't took a shower since the 80s.
The best skateboarder of the 80s. Could have been.
Yeah, there's a documentary about him.
What happened to him?
He just got hippie eyes.
He ran off to New Zealand and ran up in the hills and lost a few teeth and went crazy.
Yeah.
Watch the documentary. He was incredible.
still
It
around.
was so fun to watch. He hit America and nobody knew what to do about it.
Yeah, he was.
He came here and people were like, "What the fuck?"
So what do we got in here? So where did you get this? Was it was this in Louisville?
No, it was
Didn't
in
they-
California somewhere.
Didn't they come
It
through?
was Anaheim or something.
Yeah,
wasn't
this
it?
was-
Didn't they do a world tour? I mean, a U.S. tour or something, and they came through. Several places.
This was the one from California.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
this
This
was the
was
one
the
that's
program for the day.
the event schedule, Skate Escape event schedule, doors open, video program, doors.
Back when Brad Dorff
Elimination
really
heat.
raking it in.
Okay, so
man.
this was like a contest.
Yeah, this was a contest that was
Okay.
on the television. It had
Right,
Hawk and
right,
Hassoy.
right,
This was
right.
like Hawk versus Hassoy, and you bet.
And Gator.
And
Gator was probably
Gator
the number
was-
3 skater
Well,
in
that's
the
a good
world.
thing I wasn't there. I'd have been yelling at Hawk and Soy because I've been known to do that. We'll get into that some.
But they've got a whole, they put out a whole video on it and everything.
1987, 1987, and that was truly the height of skateboarding.
before it crashed.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly right.
This was everybody was making $100,000 or more.
Exactly.
Selling boards
Selling
like crazy.
boards like crazy,
Yeah.
and then let me show you something crazy here. Here we go.
Go ahead.
Let me see if I can find it right quick. But you had all your big sponsors, Danforth,
Danforth, yeah.
Life's a
Danforth's
Beach.
got a full page.
Yeah, Danforth's got it. But this is going to be the crazy thing that people are going to. Awesomes by Van Doren. This is when Vans was not owned by Steve Van Doren. He had his own shoe company called Awesomes, which was around for maybe a year or two, and then he actually ended up getting back into the whole Vans. But they were just basically Vans. But
They were Vans.
They were Vans, but they were called Awesomes.
Yeah,
Wow.
those are basically
If you've
Vans.
got a pair of those, please send
But
send us an email and let us see that. That's got to be worth.
I mean, I've
grand,
got a pair at home.
No,
Whoa,
no, you don't.
You know what,
Why
JD? That's
Bring
awesome.
You need to bring those in, man. We need to see that shit on Collector's Corner.
Yeah, I figured we'd
kidding.
have those for like the Vans. We need to have a whole
Yes,
Vans.
We had a T-shirt episode which is coming up. We need to have a shoe
I got
episode.
a bunch of
Did you
crazy
go to this
dress
event?
fans.
I did not go to this. This actually come when Jamie Smith got sponsored by Vision.
That's right.
He got to go to the Vision warehouse and like go down the aisles and get anything he wanted. And he brought me back some programs, some rails. That this was in the middle '90s. That this crap had been stored for. Since
Yeah,
the
been
80s.
laying around forever.
Yeah, so he brought me back Gator buttons and programs.
Wow.
And, yeah, so it was really cool for him to bring me that stuff back. So
Hell yeah.
That is
You know, and he-
That's
awesome.
super rad.
yeah, but anyway, so it's kind of a crazy thing that this was what skateboarding was in the late '80s, and then it crashed again.
And speaking of, I've got something kind of similar to that, which is this is from 1991, skateboard business. I had a brief stint in the industry working for skate racks and stuff. They used to send us this every month.
Transworld
And-
put this out.
And essentially it was, what's going on in the world of skateboard business, who's selling what, industry profiles, hey, look, here's the hottest new products you need in your skate shop. Look, there's the Santa Cruz Everslick. You need that in your skate shop.
And they sold like crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Everybody,
yeah.
and they were heavy.
So,
God.
yeah, this was the industry. I've still got mine. I've still got that exact model at home right now.
who's the profile in there?
I'm not sure who. You'll have to look.
The
and
industry
see.
profile.
Yeah, I don't have my shades on. Who is that?
I have no idea. Neil Hendricks?
No, I don't know.
Ned
I don't know.
Halden.
Never heard of him.
I don't
That's
know.
one of those '90s guys.
All right,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
this here?
Maybe he's watching.
That's Jim Gray.
Jim Gray. Jim Gray's a big industry guy. He still is a big industry guy. So this was another kind of thing that you saw a lot of, especially during that time. Now, right about this time that this was going on, and I was hired by Skate Rags, the whole industry fell apart once again around 90, 91, and I had a job that was essentially worthless, and and as a sales rep, I was essentially worthless too. So I did a really terrible job with
Jay
it.
sold limpies and skate rags.
Yeah, and I've still got tons of skate rags. If you guys need skate rags out there, I got some at home. I'll sell them to you for a little bit of an upmark, but it's a little bit of a premium price.
So where were you at in 1991?
Man, you know what?
Turning wrenches on an airplane.
Yeah, I started skating like 74 when I was a little bitty kid. I skated up till 80. When they shut down Rivergate Skateboard Park,
Right.
I went to racing BMX and motocross and stuff and just forgot all
Traitor.
about skateboarding. I did. I was.
Well, there's nowhere to
moved on
go.
Other things, yeah. So I missed the whole backyard vert scene. And it's an unfortunate.
What about
thing.
baggy pants and little wheels?
No.
No,
No.
he had a little mustache and was getting married to
Yeah.
Kim at the time.
Yeah, no, I was making fun of the guys with the baggy pants and the little wheels. Believe me, I hadn't skated in years, but I knew enough to make fun.
And you know what?
Of it. So,
Unfortunately, baggy pants and little wheels is what brought skateboarding back.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Steve
it was
Rocco and-
the first fucking X Games in like '95 that really brought it back.
Yeah.
That was when the late '90s, and then of course Tony Hawk Pro Skater released,
right.
and that made every kid want to be able to do it.
Right.
And it's been uphill since then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Well, I didn't
Pretty
come
much.
back again until they started opening up all these public parks about 2005. So I was out for 25 years.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I remember meeting
Well,
you
there's a lot.
at kindergarten parent day, and then like a month later, we're doing a booth raising money for the skate park here in town. I'm like, weren't you in kindergarten the other day with me? I was like, shit.
Ramp.
Yeah, I
So-
got around.
He had a
So,
ramp in his yard.
There's a little bit about the birth, death, life, skateboarding, up, downs, backs and forths, and so
Most of us here, all of us here except Bob, never quit.
Yeah.
So
Quit.
that's a little bit about that, and like I said, we just got back from our holiday tour. Our producers
wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy skateboard.
Hey, we love all of you. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for belittling us.
Please belittle us more.
Send us email.
If
Comment.
you subscribe. You
Comment.
can leave us bad comments, and if
Makes
you
us
leave us
better.
bad comments and send us your email address, we'll send you stickers.
The worst skateboarding television show that one guy on Yelp has ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have achieved our goal. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We'll be back again.
Happy
That's
holidays.
Kickturn Party.
Woo!
We're out.
Is that what he said?
No, I made that up.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Everybody's gonna hang out here tonight. Alright. We'll pass out in the flat. Alright. Tonight. We got nothing better to do than to take 6 runs, drink a dozen brews. Don't talk about anything else. We don't wanna know. We're dedicated to beers, holes, and bros. Backside slasher, website grind, Kickturn Party. We'll hang out by the peanut pool all night and every night. Then go someplace else and smoke it.